Today we're going to go to Ruff's Tower. It's about 7 miles off the coast of Harwich. It's a little old World War II era sea fort. Should be a nice sail out there. It's forecast to be westerly winds in the morning, swinging round to southerly southeasterly in the afternoon, and there'll probably be a sea breeze to help it back. So that should be good. Let's see how it goes. Right, all packed away, and I think we're ready to go. I think we'll have to resort to using the spinnaker. What a disaster. Well, that's doing absolutely nothing at all. Oh well. Now it's going. I was just about to take it down and then suddenly the wind filled in. But this is great. This is much better, making a good couple of knots now, and the tide's really helping us. So it's great. Well, the wind keeps jibbing back and forth. We're only making just over a knot over the ground because of the tide, and we're coming up to Harwich Harbour, which almost always the wind drops because of the port there. So I'm going to take down the spinnaker, and we'll just bring the mainsail in to the middle, hold it tight, get the engine on, and we'll head out to sea where we can then put the kite back up again. Taking the kite down was a good idea because the wind swung right round. It's now coming out from the Harwich direction, so we're close hauled into it. I've left the engine on for the moment because it is notoriously fluky around here and I don't want to suddenly lose the wind in front of a load of big ships. So we'll get through this, turn the engine off, sail out to Ruff's Tower. It was the right decision keeping the engine on, the wind's shifting all over the place. Wind shifts out here. Swung through about 90 degrees there. Not fun. Right, I've had enough of motoring now and I think there's a decent wind. So I'm going to turn the engine off and we're going to go sailing. Much nicer. We were stemming the tide trying to get out of there, so it was quite good to keep the engine going, just to keep us going. But now that we've turned the bend, we're making some fairly decent progress. And there's a nice steady wind out here, which helps a lot. So let's get going out to Ruff's Tower. Well, this is gorgeous. Really, really nice weather. And it'll be a nice close reach most of the way out there, which should mean a nice spinnaker run all the way back. Leaving Harwich behind now, a couple of miles offshore, and ahead of us in the distance we can see Ruff's Tower on the horizon. We've got to head out round a little post first, which marks the top of Cork Sand, because otherwise we'll go around on that and that won't be very fun. So we'll head round that and then harden up and head down towards Ruff's Tower. We've just sailed over the Cork Sands, which was uneventful. So we're making very good progress now. We're well over halfway there. I think though the wind's freshening up a little bit, so I'm going to take a reef in. Yeah, definitely the right time to put a reef in. It's really picked up a little bit now, so going on comfortably. That's Ruff's Tower just ahead, not too far to go now, so I think we'll get there and then probably heave to and eat lunch. And there's Felixstowe and Harwich in the background. We are almost there, just under a mile away, and I'm very much looking forward to lunch. Still, it's a really good day for it, and it should be a nice run back, so that'll be something to look forward to. Here we are, Ruff's Tower. Taken about 3 hours to get out here. That's not too bad. Okay, we've sailed around Ruff's Tower and I think it's time for some well-deserved lunch now. I got a bit bored of being hove to, so I'm going to make him eat the rest of my lunch while we're sailing along. but at least this gets us somewhere. So today on MasterChef Behind the Spray Dodger edition, I'm going to attempt to bring you some rolls with some tuna and sweet corn mayonnaise cracker toppers and a garnish of some cherry tomatoes. So we'll see how this goes. Very nice. Managed to make it. You know, I don't remember putting any seasoning on it, but it does taste lightly salted. Well, I feel much better now. I've had some lunch. Making good progress this way. We're going round the bottom of Cork Sand this time. So we're going to go round the bottom and then we'll cut in a westwards direction, probably put the spinnaker up when we go down that way if we're lucky, and then head in, don't know where, maybe to the Walton Backwaters, maybe back up to Harwich Harbour. We'll see how I feel when we get back. So we've turned west, we're now flying along, which is very pleasant. And I think we're going to head into the Walton Backwaters. Six knots. It's not bad going. Perfect conditions.
Just to let you know, it's been a check onto the song for the Leander. Your launch is still on the pound at the moment.
We're approaching the Walton Backwaters now. Made really good time with the spinnaker, been doing 5 to 6 knots all the way in, which has been great. So we'll drop the spinnaker in a second and work our way up the channel. Right, spinnaker's down. We're making our way through rather wet and lumpy Walton Backwaters. Still, we've got the spray dodger up, that's helping. Not too far now, and then we can get somewhere sheltered. And that's it, we're anchored at Stoke Point in the Walton Backwaters, back in from Ruff's Tower. So I hope you enjoyed that little trip out, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.